Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, my friends, whatever time of day it is you are watching this presentation, on whatever means of technology you have chosen to utilize. On Saturday, April 4th, 2026, I joined the Motor Bus Society's Metropolitan New York Bus Committee as they did their first trip of the new calendar year. This trip was a visit to facilities in the state of New Jersey, the Garden State. In this video, we're going to be visiting several facilities mainly in northern New Jersey, from Wayne to Hoboken. Our adventure begins at 8 a.m. at the Port Authority bus terminal on 8th Avenue in Midtown Manhattan. Being that we now charter buses with Academy bus lines, we now meet our bus inside the Port Authority bus terminal instead of in front of the New York Times building across the street. And here is our bus, Academy Bus Lines 19044, a 2019 D4500 CT 45-foot cruiser class commuter coach bus made by Motor Coach Industries, a bus manufacturer based out of Des Plaines, Illinois, but originally founded up in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. For the past few decades, MCI has been a popular manufacturer of intercity and commuter buses. At one point, Greyhound was MCI's major customer, and they would later purchase the company before it became independent in 1993. In 2015, New Flyer Industries, which happens to be based up in Winnipeg, purchased MCI for under $450 million, but kept the brand name for the commuter coach buses. Bus 19044 is primarily used by New Jersey Transit for some of its express routes. You might be seeing a few more of these later on. So we then ran via the Lincoln Tunnel, Interstates 95 and 178 to Jersey City, New Jersey for our first stop. Our first stop on this day is New Jersey Transit's Greenville bus garage on Old Bergen Road, as we arrived here at just before 8:30 a.m. New Jersey Transit is the public transit system that has served the state of New Jersey, as well as a few neighboring areas in the states of New York and Pennsylvania since 1979. They run commuter rail, light rail, and bus service. Prior to 1979, bus service was provided by Public Service Coordinated Transport, or PSCT, which was owned by the Public Service Corporation, which is now the Public Service Electric and Gas, or PSENG, which is the provider of gas and electricity in New Jersey and Long Island. New Jersey Transit's bus division is broken up into three geographic subdivisions: the Northern Division, the Central Division, and the Southern Division. The Greenville garage is located in the Greenville section of Jersey City, which is the southernmost section of the city and is part of the Central Division. This is the first of two New Jersey Transit bus garages we're going to be visiting in this presentation. Let's take a look at some of the equipment in this garage. Here we have bus 5638. This is a 2010 416.15 model made by the now defunct North American Bus Industries, or NABI, or NABI, which was acquired by New Flyer Industries back in 2013. This is currently the oldest model bus in this garage. You see it signed up for 87 service. 87 service runs between Old Bergen Road and Gates Avenue, the location of the Greenville bus garage, and the Hoboken terminal. 5712 is another 2010 NABI 416.15 40-footer, as is 5738. 6484 is also a North American Bus Industries 416.15, however, this is a 2013 model, one of the last the company manufactured before the New Flyer acquisition. Speaking of New Flyer, here we've got some modern-day New Jersey Transit buses. The following are all 2025 New Flyer Industries XD40 Excelsior models. Here's 25211. Here's 25217. 25224 signed up an 80 service. The 80 route serves Jersey City as it runs from Old Bergen and Gates Avenue up to Montgomery and Green Streets in the Exchange Place district. Now, for those of you who don't know the area that well, Exchange Place is Jersey City's financial district. Here we have 25226, 25227, 25233, and 25246. Now we've got a couple of group shots. In the background is 5638, the 2010 NABI 416.15, as I've said, the oldest model in the garage. And in the foreground is 25217, the 2025 New Flyer Excelsior. 25217 again, and right in front of it is bus 5707, another 2010 NABI 416.15. And all right, that does it for Greenville. Now, let us move on to our next stop. It is now about 20 minutes to 10 a.m., and we have arrived at New Jersey Transit's Wayne Garage in Wayne Township. Before I give you the details about the garage, I got a fun fact for you. I was actually born in New York City, but I actually lived the first few months of my life, many eons ago, in Wayne Township, New Jersey. That is, before my parents split up, and I then moved back across the river to New York City. So anyway, New Jersey Transit's Wayne Garage, located right near the Interstate 80 junction with New Jersey Route 23, is part of the Northern Division. 20 of New Jersey Transit's bus routes are served or partially served by this garage, which opened back in 1998. All of the lines in this garage serve the Port Authority bus terminal across the Hudson River in Manhattan. The bus fleet in this garage is exclusively MCI equipment. See, I told you you'd be seeing more of these, did I not? The first four buses are year 2019 Motor Coach Industries D4500 CT models. Yes, the same model as the Academy bus we're using today. New Jersey Transit has 83 of these. We begin with 19088. Here's 19118. 19153. And 19157. The next 8 photos are also MCI D4500 CT models, however, these are 2021 models. 57 of these were purchased by New Jersey Transit. We begin with 21233. This is 21234. 21255. Here we have 21260. 21263. 21276. This is 21289. And this is 21305. On the left, we have 19088, the 2019 MCI D4500, while on the right, we've got 20054, which is a 2020 MCI D4500. Oh, wow, look at this beauty right here. This is bus 21253. This is a 2021 Motor Coach Industries D4500 CT. Now check out the livery. It was painted in the retro livery of the old Public Service Coordinated Transport, which, as I mentioned before, is the predecessor of New Jersey Transit. Here we see it signed up for 194 service. The 194 route is an express route that runs between the Port Authority bus terminal and Hardiston Township in Sussex County on weekdays, and between the Port Authority and the community of Newfoundland in northern New Jersey on weekends. So a few minutes later, we paid a short visit to Wayne's Route 23 Transit Center. The Wayne Route 23 Transit Center serves 4 New Jersey Transit bus lines, 3 of which are served by the Wayne Garage next door, as well as New Jersey Transit's Montclair-Boonton Railroad line between Newark Penn Station or Hoboken Terminal and Hackensack. Now, there is no railroad service at Wayne Route 23 on weekends, as Montclair-Boonton service runs either between Penn Station or Hoboken and Bay Street and Montclair, but I did get a couple of bus shots. Here's 19115. This is a 2019 MCI D4500 CT model in 194 service headed toward the Port Authority. And yet another 2019 MCI D4500 CT, 19101, just sitting at the Transit Center. All right, that does it for Wayne. Let's head to our next location. It is now 11:15, and we have arrived at Coach USA's Community Coach Garage in Paramus. Originally, we were supposed to visit Lakeland Bus Line's garage in Dover. However, since there is no management on duty, we canceled our visit and changed our lunch location as well. You'll soon see where we went for lunch. Coach USA is actually a holding company for various transportation providers across the United States and Canada, providing all sorts of bus service including local transit, commuter, sightseeing, and even school bus service. One of their more known subsidiaries is Megabus, the intercity bus service which originated in the United Kingdom. In 2024, Coach USA filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy as the pandemic really hit this company hard. Later that year, Coach USA was acquired by the Renko Group. Community Coach is one of Coach USA's subsidiaries. Their Paramus garage, situated on Route 17, is also Coach USA's headquarters. Community Coach operates one single line, which is the 77 route, a weekday bus route which runs between, wait for it, the Port Authority Bus Terminal in New York City and Northfield and South Livingston Avenues in West Orange. The Community Coach Garage also serves providers such as Rockland Coaches, formerly Red and Tan Lines, which provides bus service between New York City, Bergen County, New Jersey, and Rockland County, New York, and Olympia Trails, which was a contractor for New Jersey Transit. One of its services is the Newark Liberty Airport Express, which operates between Midtown Manhattan and Newark Liberty Airport, as well as the Brooklyn Navy Yard Shuttle, which operates shuttle bus service between Brooklyn's famed Navy Yard and Atlantic Terminal. Atlantic Terminal serves the Long Island Railroad and multiple New York City subway lines, not to mention being the location of the Barclays Center, which is the home of the NBA's Brooklyn Nets. Alright, now that I'm done yapping, let's have a look at some of the equipment in this garage. Now, I'm not going in numerical order for this one, simply because, well, it's complicated. Here we have bus 47835. This is a 2012 C2045 made by Belgian bus manufacturer Van Hool. From what I understand, this bus actually belongs to Coach USA's Suburban Transit Garage in New Brunswick. Suburban Transit runs bus service mainly between New York City and central New Jersey. 48594 is a 2015 Van Hool CX45. This is somewhat of a next-generation version of the C2045. This bus was once assigned to Pacific Coast Sightseeing, a Coach USA subsidiary in California. 65391, this is a 2009 MCI J4500 model, a 45-foot charter coach bus. MCI's J-Series made its debut back in 2001. The same goes for 65392. You see it wrapped in an advertisement for Fairleigh Dickinson University, which is a private university in Teaneck, New Jersey. 48543 is another 2015 Van Hool CX45 model. This bus originally was assigned to Coach USA Elko in Elko, Nevada. Okay, the following 5 buses are all 2019 MCI D4500 CT models, and all 4 are owned by New Jersey Transit, and they're operated in Rockland Coaches services. Here's 19010, 19028, 19004, 19030, and 19022. 81454, this is another 2019 CX45 made by Van Hool. 69473 is a 2019 Motor Coach Industries J4500. If my information is correct, this bus is actually assigned to Coach USA's All West Coach Lines, which is based out of Reno, Nevada and Sacramento, California. 58305, this is a 2008 MCI D4505, which is a modernized version of the D4500, while the D4500 CT is a contemporary version of the D4505. This bus is used for Rockland Coaches services. Here we have 20160, this is a 2020 MCI D4500 CT. You see it's signed up here in 10 service. This is a former red and tan line route, which ran from where else but the Port Authority bus terminal to 3rd Street and John F. Kennedy Boulevard in Bayonne via Jersey City. Here we have ourselves a nice little oldie. This is 31556. 31556 is a year 2000 Rapid Transit Series, or RTS bus, made by French-Canadian manufacturer Nova Bus. The RTS is one of the most popular and one of the most polarizing bus models in history. This is a former New Jersey Transit bus, and it was numbered 1556 and was operated by Coach USA on New Jersey Transit's routes. And here we have an interior shot of 31556. And here's 6548. This is a 2013 NABI 416.15 model, which was transferred over from Olympia Trails and is used in Newark Liberty Express service. Now take a look at this anomaly. This is 4051. This is a 2014 Access Bus Rapid Transit, or BRT, 40-foot model made by El Dorado National, which is based out of Riverside, California, and produces transit, paratransit, and shuttle buses. This bus once belonged to Rutgers University, as well as the College of Staten Island. Believe it or not, this bus is currently used in Brooklyn Navy Yard shuttle service. And here we have an interior shot of 4051. And yet another anomaly. Here we have bus 8178. This is a 2017 Vicinity 30-foot bus made by Canadian manufacturer Grand West, which is now known as Vicinity Motors Corporation. This bus is used in Brooklyn Navy Yard shuttle service. This bus was originally numbered 78, but then the 81 was later added on. And yet another interior shot. 20162, another 2020 Motor Coach Industries D4500 CT, which is used for Rockland Coaches service. As is 20153. And here are 5 more 2019 MCI D4500 CT models, all of them used for Rockland Coaches service. This is 19012. Here's 19025. 19024. 19015, and 19020. 48571, a 2015 Van Hool CX45, another former Coach USA Elko bus. 88004 is a 2010 MCI J4500. This bus was originally assigned to Coach Canada, a north-of-the-border affiliate of Coach USA. Here's 47833, a 2011 Van Hool C24045. If my information is accurate, this bus is assigned to Coach USA subsidiary Dillon's Bus Service out of Hanover, Maryland. 59156 is another 2010 MCI D4505, another former bus assigned to Coach USA Elko. Now, what do we have here? Another Brooklyn Navy Yard shuttle bus. This is 51266. This is a 2014 All-American T3 RE4006 made by Bluebird, which is more known as a school bus manufacturer. This is a 40-foot model. And here we have another Bluebird. This is 51269. This is a 2016 All-American T3 R3 3802, a 38-foot model, also used for Brooklyn Navy Yard shuttle service. 17009, this is a 2017 MCI D4500 CT model. This is used for 77 service. 58970 and 58971 are 2009 MCI D4505 models, which are assigned to Coach USA's Short Line Bus Company, which is a brand name for three of Coach USA's companies: Hudson Transit Lines, Hudson Transit Corporation, and Chenango Valley Bus Lines. Short Line provides service mainly between New York City, New Jersey, and New York State's southern tier. Here's 17061, another 2017 Motor Coach Industries D4500 CT. This bus is assigned to the Suburban Transit Garage in New Brunswick. Okay, the following 6 photos are all 2017 MCI D4500 CT models. Here's 17057. And here we have the first of the 2017 MCI D4500 CT models, 17001. On the left is 17010, while on the right we have 17008. Here's 17014. 17019. 17020, and 17015. And we close out Paramus with 20620, a 2006 MCI D4505 bus, which is used for Rockland Coaches service. This is the last of the 2006 models and is the only one that is still in active service. The other 19 have all been retired as of 2020. And that's a look at Coach USA's Paramus Garage. Let's now go to our next stop. It is now 12:15 noon, and we find ourselves at the Garden State Plaza Mall, aka Westfield Garden State Plaza in Paramus, as this was our lunch stop. This mall actually opened way back in May of 1957, and it was the first suburban mall in the state of New Jersey. A few episodes of The Sopranos were filmed here. The mall was referred to as Paramus Mall in the show. Now, this mall has your typical list of stores such as Macy's, Foot Locker, GameStop, Hot Topic, Louis Vuitton, Oakley, which happens to be my favorite sunglass brand, Old Navy, Spencer's, and Victoria's Secret, just to name a few. We went to the food court, which includes eateries such as Auntie Anne's, Bourbon Street Grill, Charlie's Philly Steaks, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Cinnabon, Firehouse Subs, Five Guys Burgers and Fries, Haagen-Dazs, McDonald's, Popeyes, Shake Shack, and Starbucks, again, just to name a few because I'm not going to spend an hour listing all the stores. I chose Firehouse Subs since I'd never tried them before. And here's what I ate. A New York steamer, which consists of corned beef, pastrami, provolone, mustard, mayo, and Italian dressing with some mac and cheese and a lemonade. I thought it was good. All right, on to our next stop. At about 10 minutes to 2 p.m., after a ride on New Jersey Route 17 and 4, we arrive at Academy Bus Line's Hackensack garage. This is one of two Academy garages we're going to be visiting on this day. Academy Bus Lines, which has been in operation since 1968, is a private bus company which provides local service in northern New Jersey, commuter bus service between Manhattan and New Jersey, as well as intercity and charter bus service, the latter of which we happen to be using at the present time. Academy has facilities in 7 different states. New Jersey Transit has contracted some of its services to Academy. Let's have a look at some of the equipment in the Hackensack garage. The following 10 photos are all 2012 North American Bus Industries 416.15 models, which actually belong to New Jersey Transit. Here's 6075. Here's 6076. $6088. This is 6097. 6099. 6108. This is 6109. 6119. 6120. And 6121. Here's 6489. This is a 2013 NABI 416.15. This bus once belonged to the now defunct Broadway Independent Bus Owners Association, or IBOA, which was a northern New Jersey private company which was also a contractor for New Jersey Transit. A couple of group shots now. Here's 6099 with 6076. And here's 6088 with 6111 on the right. All right, let's go to our next location. It is now 20 minutes after 3 p.m., and we have arrived at New Jersey Transit's Newark Broad Street station. This station, which originally opened way back in 1836, serves New Jersey Transit trains on both the Morris-and-Essex and Montclair-Boonton lines. It also serves a number of New Jersey Transit bus routes and is the northern terminal of the Newark Light Rail Broad Street extension. The Newark Light Rail, formerly known as the Newark City Subway, is a subway surface light rail system owned and operated by New Jersey Transit. The original main line is between Newark Penn Station and Grove Street in Bloomfield, while the Broad Street extension, which opened back in 2006, runs to Newark Broad from Newark Penn. Here we have some photos. First, the bus shots. This is bus 5764, a 2011 NABI 416.15 running in 30 service. The 30 route runs from Newark Penn Station to Garden Terrace and Ridge Road in North Arlington. This is 5446, a 2009 NABI 416.15. This one's running in 72 service. 72 service operates between Newark Penn Station and the Broadway bus terminal in Patterson. NABI haters, I'm sure this is torture for you, but hey, it is what it is, man. And now we have a couple of Newark light rail photos. This is 110B, the other unit is 110A. This is a 1999 LRV, or light rail vehicle, made by Japanese manufacturer Kinki Sharyo. Kinki Sharyo has made light rail vehicles for New Jersey Transit, as well as Boston, Los Angeles, Dallas, Phoenix, and Seattle, just to name a few. Here's 106B heading into Newark Broad Street Station, another 1999 Kinki Sharyo LRV. And now here's some video footage. Okay, now we go upstairs to the railroad station at Newark Broad Street. Here we have New Jersey Transit Locomotive 4648. This is an early 2010s ALP-46A made by Canadian manufacturer Bombardier. Bombardier has also made subway cars for New York City, as well as rail cars for the Long Island Railroad and Metro North, locomotives for Amtrak, and equipment for transit systems in cities such as Boston, Philadelphia, and Toronto, just to name a few. You know the drill. This is a Morris and Essex Line train originating at Penn Station in New York, heading towards Dover. I got upstairs a little too late to photograph the train as it was entering the station. You snooze, you lose, am I right? And now, as legendary New York sports reporter Warner Wolf used to say, let's go to the videotape. And that does it for Newark Broad Street. Let's go to our next location. At about a quarter after 4 p.m., after a ride on the Essex Freeway and the New Jersey Turnpike, we arrive at our final location of the day, Academy's Bus Garage in Hoboken. Hoboken, New Jersey, directly across the Hudson River from Manhattan, is famous for one thing. It is the hometown of Frank Sinatra. Now, if you don't know who Frank Sinatra was, you might be a little too young to enjoy this video, so just turn away now. No, just kidding. Don't go anywhere. Come on, I need you, man. Anyway, located on Jefferson Street in Hoboken, Academy's Garage is, much like Hackensack, mainly a contractor for New Jersey Transit. Academy also provides shuttle bus service for certain local universities such as Rutgers, New York University, and Columbia University. Say it with me now, just to name a few. Alright, on to the photos. This is bus 2110. This is a 2006 Novabus LFS or low floor series bus. This is a popular model with cities such as New York, Chicago, Buffalo, Charlotte, as well as nearly every major city in Canada. 2110 has been used for shuttle service for Rutgers and NYU and is currently a backup bus for Columbia University. 2115 is a 2007 Novabus LFS model and is currently assigned to Columbia University shuttle service. 2149, this is a 2017 Novabus LFS. This bus is currently assigned to NYU's shuttle service. Here we have bus 2191. This is a 2010 Orion 7 EPA-10 hybrid bus made by Mississauga, Ontario-based Orion Bus Industries, which is now known as Orion International. EPA-10 is the renaming of the next generation Orion 7, as it was designed to meet the Environmental Protection Agency's 2010 emission standards. This bus is used in New York University shuttles. Check out bus 2195. This is a 2015 New Flyer XDE40 Excelsior hybrid bus. This bus originally belonged to the now-defunct Washington, D.C.-based DC Circulator. Currently, this bus is used for NYU's shuttle, as well as Newark Airport's shuttles. This is bus 2400. This is a 2015 New Flyer Industries XD40 Excelsior. This bus is simply a backup for Columbia University shuttle service. 2511 is a 2016 New Flyer XD40 Excelsior. This is another former DC Circulator bus and is currently used as a backup for NYU. Here's a newbie. This is bus 2958. This is a 2024 Easy Rider 2 Bus Rapid Transit or BRT made by Eldorado National. This bus is assigned to New York University's shuttle service. The same goes for 2959, as well as 2960. Here's a New Jersey Transit bus, 5635, a 2010 NABI 416.15. Despite how naked the bus looks, it is supposedly still active as of this recording. And here we have Academy Bus 17157. This is a 2017 MCI D4500 CT. Much like 19044, this bus actually belongs to New Jersey Transit and is used by Academy for New Jersey Transit routes. Some group shots now. On the left is 2105, a 2006 Novabus LFS used as a backup bus for NYU shuttle service. While on the right is 2116, a 2007 Novabus LFS, which is used for Columbia University shuttle service. Two buses used in Columbia University shuttle service, 2117 and 2118, both 2007 Novabus LFS models. 2190 and 2191, both 2010 Orion 7 EPA 10 models used for NYU shuttles. Oh, look at this. We've got ourselves a foreign visitor here. This is bus 302, which is a 2011 New Flyer XD40 Excelsior. This bus was purchased from London Transit in London, Ontario, Canada. Now, from what I understand, it's going to be renumbered 2311 and will be used in Rutgers University shuttle service. And here I thought I wasn't going to see any Canadian buses in 2026. More group shots, 2400 on the left, the 2015 New Flyer Industries Excelsior with 302 on the right. 2400 and 302 with 2195. Same three buses, but now with 2511 on the far right. And that does it for Academy Hoboken, and that does it for our slideshow. So we left the Academy Garage in Hoboken at about 5 p.m., and after dropping off a few people in North Bergen, headed back to the Port Authority bus terminal. We got back to New York City at about 6 p.m. and headed our separate ways. All right, my friends, this concludes our New Jersey trip with MNYBC. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned as much as I did. Thank you for watching. Until our next encounter.